Champ, talk to me about you. You came in the ring today real energetic. Did you miss being under the bright lights?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I did an earlier workout today, you know what I mean, with the sauna suit, you know what I mean, got my sweat on. But yeah, man, I feel good, man. It's New York City, man. New York is actually my favorite city to fight in. You know what I'm saying? I fought at the Garden, I fought at Barclays, I fought in a couple, events when I was first coming up. So it's just the atmosphere is close to Philly, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I love it, man. So, I feel good. We're doing everything right. That's why my energy's good. Camp was good. We did the last 2 weeks in Puerto Rico. It was hot as hell, you know what I mean? But it was what we needed. So, yeah, man, it was good.
What about your heart? How much is your heart, your hunger still in there, Because it got to be in it to be fighting.
It has to, bro. It has to, that's one thing about me, man. I can always count on my heart and my will. I know nobody's ever going to take that away from me. But at the end of the day, man, heart and will is a big tool. But that's not, you got to, see, I think there was a point in my career when I was coming up where I depended too much on my heart and my will. And I knew I could count on that. And I think I slacked a little bit on the fundamentals. I slacked a little bit on the basics. The little things that make a big difference. Because I knew I got heart. And that's the worst thing you could do. But when you got the heart, the will, and you got the determination to put the work in and work on the skills, and maybe I gotta better my jab. Maybe I gotta throw more jabs now. Maybe I gotta move my head more. And you be honest with yourself. I think that's when it's a whole different ball game. And I feel like at this point in my career, in my comeback, I know I got the heart. I know I got the will. But it's a matter of really staying sharp on the skills and the fundamentals of boxing.
Right. Is that the kind of statement you're trying to make on this fight?
Yeah. I think the perfect example of it is Crawford. What Crawford did in Las Vegas against Canelo Alvarez was a 38-year-old man who perfected the fundamentals and the basics. He didn't do nothing special. He didn't do nothing out of the ordinary. He fought a disciplined fight behind a jab, sharp defense, got in the inside when he had to, stood in the outside when he had to. It was picture perfect. And then on the other hand, you had a fighter who depended on his reflex, who depended on his power, and all he had to show that day was he was trying to throw that one punch to hopefully knock out Crawford, and it wasn't there. So I think you got Crawford, who was an older fighter, but stuck to the basics and the fundamentals, and you saw that. And then you got Canelo, who's the younger fighter, who's supposed to be fresher, but kind of got away from the basics and the fundamentals a little bit, and was kind of jammed. He was stuck because he was just trying to pull that trigger, and the reflex wasn't there no more. And that's the thing, man. You gotta, as we get older, like you got Usyk, 38. You got Badu Jack, 41. Crawford, 38. Bivol, 35. But these guys are, if you look at them, what are they? Fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? They all got great jabs. They all got great defense. They all got great movements. And they all got heart. And they all can bang when they had to. But they don't have to because they so good, they can just depend on their craft. So I think that's just key, man. That's the beautiful thing about boxing. You can always learn, you can always get better.
Right. One more question. I just want to follow up on that real quick. Gabe, I got a question for you. In terms of Canelo Crawford, do you think time would have made a difference in the sense of, a lot of people are going to say Canelo was at the end, he was spent a little bit, whatever the case might be. But do you think Crawford beats him on any day? You know what, man? I really do believe that Canelo was flat. I do think that at his age and at his level, you're staying busy, you're staying active, and that's training camp after training camp, that it does break you down. So I think it will be wise for Canelo to take time off and just get back into it gradually. And you can give Crawford a better fight. You can. But I think he needs some time to relax. Because this sport of boxing takes a toll on you, especially at that age. You know what I'm saying? And I think Crawford was fresh. Crawford was the fresher guy that night.
Speaking of big fights, Tank, Jake Paul coming up in November, call it big or not. What do you make of that fight? More so the perspective of Tank is the first current active world champion facing Jake Paul. Is it good? Is it bad? What are your thoughts on that?
Listen, man, he making 40 mil is what I hear. Get your money. Because listen, this sport is brutal, dog. We got hustle and bustle. And to put yourself in a position where you can make that kind of money, you can't be mad at Tank. make little money, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, who gonna feed your kids? Who gonna take care of your family? Who gonna take care of you? So I ain't mad at Tank. Get your money, and at the end of the day, Jake Paul is in a league of his own, and hate on him or not, whatever. At the end of the day, he's bringing attention, and there's actual growth. There's good fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it, man. Jake Paul's on the lane of his own. It's great entertainment. It's boxing, but it's just a different sort. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it, man. It's bringing buzz. It's bringing boxing to Netflix. People who wouldn't know the guys that fight on the undercard are now seeing new talent. I'm not mad at it, man. I support it. I mean, before I was a little confused by it, because when something's new, you kind of like, you know what I mean? You can be a little ignorant to it. But I think right now I get it, I understand it. So I think it's cool, man. Tank, get your money, man. Get your money.
If he loses, though,
I see that fight play. Well, I think either guy can really get knocked out because Jake, he can really fight. I'm not saying he Tank level, but what makes the fight even is the size advantage. Tank is a great fighter, but he's 140. And we're talking about Jake Paul, 200 pounds, a heavyweight. If one of those shots let go, and you gotta remember, what Tank is not used to is the height and reach advantage. So maybe Tank could drop and think he's away, but Jake got that extra 3-4 inches that Tank ain't used to. They can catch him. That could make a difference. But at the same time, Tank could punch too. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tank hurt Jake. So it's going to be fun in the aspect of entertainment, man. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And they're making a lot of money.
do you think, Gabe, that Tank has to win this fight? If he loses, does it impact his legacy?
Well, he don't have to win this fight because it's not a pro fight. It's an exhibition.
But they judging it.
Yeah, but it's not on nobody record. You know what I'm saying? It's an exhibition. I think if Tank gets knocked out, that hurts him bad. You know what I'm saying? I think that hurts him bad. But I don't see that happening because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not saying it can't happen, but Tank is sharp, slick, defense, you know what I'm saying? So Tank know what he's getting into. He's been fighting big dudes all his life.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thank you, man.